Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Of course, today I want to give you guys an update what is happening right now with, of course, Bitcoin and of course the entire cryptocurrency market. There is in fact a fair few Bitcoin charts that I do in fact, want to share with you guys as usual. And there is in fact some other things that I do in fact want to talk about. So real quick, let's give you guys an update what is happening with Bitcoin right now. So you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin right now holding strong at 66,400, and you guys can clearly see we are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and Bitcoin is currently pumping, right? So Bitcoin, okay, is now pumping back up to $66,000. So it's looking absolutely amazing. You guys can just clearly see that, right? Yesterday we didn't actually really see Bitcoin moving as much. Okay, we saw Bitcoin at about, 65,300, but today it is in fact, bouncing back up to $66,000. So Bitcoin right now is pumping as I am filming this video right now, guys. So it's looking absolutely amazing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is back at 66K today. So that's, absolutely amazing. Okay, now the crypto market today, okay, is looking pretty good, right? The market is moving slightly. Okay, the market today overall is up 1%, and you guys can clearly see the global crypto market cap is still above 2.4 trillion right now, sitting at 2.43 trillion. Absolutely amazing. And you guys can just clearly see for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin is up 2%, Ethereum's up 1.5%, and many altcoins are in fact up. You guys can clearly see BNB up over 5%. Solana almost 2%, Polkadot 2%, Chainlink 5.5%, okay, Neo Protocol, over 8%, okay, a fair few altcoins are in fact in the greens today, right? Just like yesterday, okay, yesterday was in fact a green day, okay, we know that, okay, we saw a fair few altcoins, majority of altcoins actually yesterday were in fact pumping, especially meme coins, right? Meme coins were absolutely pumping yesterday, and today, a fair few, majority of altcoins are in fact still in the greens, but you also just clearly see some altcoins, okay, are actually in the red. Dogecoin is actually in the red, same with Sheep, right? Some meme coins are in fact having a slight drop, which is to be expected because when we see a massive run for, meme coins, usually they do in fact have a correction back down to the downside, right? Just same with other altcoins, including Bitcoin, right? It happens. Let it breathe a little bit. But yeah, everything. Okay, majority of altcoins, including Bitcoin today, is still holding very strong, just like yesterday, right? Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. So we know, guys, okay, about 2 days ago, the Bitcoin halving event officially happened. Okay, officially happened. And this is obviously, very, very bullish, guys, okay? Because every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, we know a massive bull run is in fact about to happen. Yes, guys, we know, right? When we have a Bitcoin halving event, we don't see Bitcoin pumping straight away. We don't see the entire crypto market pumping. Because of course, if Bitcoin is pumping, other altcoins will pump, right? So understand, guys, it takes time, okay? Right after the Bitcoin halving event, it takes Bitcoin about, a few months and then it will pump, right? It could potentially take a month or 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, even up to 8 months before we actually see a beautiful bull run happening for Bitcoin. But understand, guys, in the next upcoming few months, towards the end of this year, in 2024, I really do see a 100K Bitcoin. And this chart right here is just showing you guys a KV runner, a KV beautiful bull run that we will in fact see happening for Bitcoin throughout this year in 2024, and of course, next year in 2025. So yes, a 100K Bitcoin is going to happen, okay, easily, okay, towards the end of this year in 2024, sometime this year, towards the end of this year, most likely 2024, we're going to see Bitcoin at least at $100,000. Mark my words on that. And then, okay, it's going to reach, at 150K. Okay, yes, it's showing us here that we could potentially see Bitcoin having a small correction back down to 98K. It's possible, right? It's not impossible. It is actually possible that we could see a small correction back down to the downside, okay? But understand, okay, it's going to reach 150K to 170, and it's going to keep going higher. In 2025, I reckon we're going to see a 200K Bitcoin, over 200K Bitcoin, 220, 240, right? Even 250, even a 300K Bitcoin. I think that is very, very possible, Okay, I think that's very, very possible. So all these high price targets is very possible for, Bitcoin to reach, in the next upcoming bull market, right? In the next upcoming bull run. So for all my Bitcoin holders out there, prepare yourselves for that because it is going to happen. Okay, we'll see Bitcoin at least over 200K easily, right? So obviously it's gonna create new Bitcoin millionaires for sure, 100%. Okay, so prepare yourselves for that. Now, yes, guys, Bitcoin, the real bull run is in fact about to happen. Okay, Bitcoin is obviously going to reach a new all-time high, and we already know Bitcoin recently it already reached a new all-time high, right? We know, coming up to 2 months now, back in, I believe, March, we saw Bitcoin, right, early of March, reaching back up to its previous all-time highs and, of course, reaching a new high above $73,000. Okay, but understand it's not going to stop here, right? Yes, we are seeing Bitcoin having a correction, but understand it's not going to stop here, guys. Bitcoin's going to keep pumping, right? So understand, every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, as I told you guys many times, we have a beautiful bull run, just like what happened back in 2020 and of course in 2021, right? You guys just clearly see Bitcoin had a beautiful bull run. The exact same thing's going to happen for this year in 2024 and of course throughout next year in 2025. So understand, we had the halving event, like I told you guys 2 days ago, okay? And we are in fact about to see Bitcoin having a beautiful bull run. The bull run starts now. As Mags is showing us here right now from this beautiful Bitcoin chart, the bull run is in fact about to start, guys. And I really want you guys to prepare yourselves for what's actually going to happen with Bitcoin and altcoins. Because if Bitcoin is pumping, then altcoins are also going to pump. And I told you guys many times, alt season is obviously right around the corner. We're going to see a lot of altcoins pumping, L1s, L2s, a lot of meme coins are obviously going to pump, right? During a bull market. So everything's going to be looking absolutely amazing for this year, 2024, and of course next year in 2025. So understand, Bitcoin is ready for the next bull run. The bull run pretty much starts now, okay? So as I told you guys in my most previous video, yesterday's video, I told you guys, prepare yourselves for what's coming with Bitcoin in the next upcoming few months because it is in fact about to have a massive pump, guys, and I really want you guys to prepare yourselves for that, right? Keep stacking your Bitcoins, keep DCAing to Bitcoin, and just most importantly, hold your Bitcoins, right? Now, yes, the bull cycle is coming, guys. Okay, the bull cycle is coming, and you guys can clearly see this is where we are right now during this bull market, right? And it's saying and it's showing us here that Bitcoin has the potential to reach $300,000 per coin, right, in the next upcoming bull cycle for next year in 2025, and of course throughout this year in 2024. So prepare yourselves for that, guys, because trust me, a beautiful bull run is in fact about to happen for Bitcoin. But yes, let's talk about this real quick. Okay, we know a couple of days ago, okay, Hong Kong, okay, they did in fact file for Bitcoin ETFs, and of course not just Bitcoin but also Ethereum ETFs, and they were officially approved. So that means, guys, new money is obviously going to be poured into Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin but also Ethereum, right? And obviously, right, if new money is coming into Bitcoin and Ethereum, then of course we're going to see a beautiful pump up to the upside, of course, right? So I told you guys, billions of dollars are going to be coming into Bitcoin and Ethereum. So about 25 billion. This is just the estimate, all right? $25 billion, guys. That's obviously a lot of money, okay? And of course, this is going to give a beautiful spike up for Bitcoin. Everyone wants a piece, right? A lot of different countries out there, I feel like in the future, will file for Bitcoin ETFs, okay? They want a piece of Bitcoin. And it could potentially not just be Bitcoin, it could be Ethereum as well, just like what Hong Kong is doing right now, right? And we are already seeing a lot of different institutions, in the US, like Fidelity and BlackRock, buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? They want your Bitcoins, guys, especially BlackRock, right? I've been telling you guys this many times. They want your Bitcoins. Do not sell your Bitcoins to the big guys, right? The big boys, because I'm telling you this right now, they want your Bitcoins. Okay, so keep stacking your Bitcoins, and most importantly, hold your Bitcoins for long term, right? Because one Bitcoin will be very, very rare in the future. Now, speaking about one Bitcoin, I just really want to talk about this before I end today's video. But it says here, everybody wants one Bitcoin, but nobody wants to buy when there's blood in the streets. You know, that is very, very true, guys. You know, everyone out there wants a full Bitcoin, right? But nobody wants to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin is crashing, right? Everyone's saying, you know, I've seen this so many times, guys. You know, people tell me, you know, they want to buy one full Bitcoin. They want to buy Bitcoin when it was cheaper. You know, if Bitcoin is pumping, it's reaching new highs and whatnot. People were telling me, oh, I should have bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at 30K or even at 20K, right? And when Bitcoin is crashing back down to these price levels that people have been begging to buy in, they don't take the action and buy, which is very, very weird, right? I'm telling you this right now. The moment to buy Bitcoin is obviously when Bitcoin is crashing, when it's collapsing, when everyone is fearful. You got to be greedy and buy the most, right? So understand, guys, that is obviously the perfect time to buy into Bitcoin, when it's crashing, when everyone is fearful, right? Everyone's saying Bitcoin is a scam, it's going to go to, you know, $0. That is the perfect opportunity, the golden opportunity to buy more Bitcoin. So understand, guys, okay, get to one Bitcoin. I'm telling you this right now, since Bitcoin is still below 100K, right? Yesterday, it's pumped to 66K. But soon enough, as I told you guys many times, most likely towards the end of this year, in 2024, we're going to see Bitcoin at 100K. So while Bitcoin is still cheap, while it's still below 100K, right, buy as much as you possibly can. Keep stacking your Bitcoins, right? Stack stats, okay? DCA, guys. And most importantly, hold your Bitcoins, because one full Bitcoin will be extremely rare in the future. It's sort of rare today to see someone owning one full Bitcoin, but it's going to be extremely rare to see someone owning one full Bitcoin in the future, right? So understand, guys, okay? Get to one Bitcoin, okay? Everybody wants one full Bitcoin, okay? So stack your Bitcoins. This is time right now to DCA, okay? We still have a great opportunity right now to buy as much Bitcoin as we possibly can. It's still below 100K, right? Even if Bitcoin reaches 100K and over 100K, and it's going to do that very, very soon, I still think it's still a great time to still buy Bitcoin, because we know, guys, Bitcoin will eventually reach millions of dollars. I told you guys many times, you know, think of Bitcoin as a digital asset that's worth millions, because trust me, one full Bitcoin will be worth not just $1 million, but millions of dollars. And that's why I've been telling guys many, many times throughout my past few videos to accumulate one full Bitcoin, to own one full Bitcoin, because you will become a millionaire. You will obviously have some type of wealth to your name, okay? It's going to make you very, very wealthy just by owning one full Bitcoin. It's going to be really, really rare to own a full coin. But guys, that is that. Okay, that's really all I wanted to talk about for today's video. I will keep you guys updated on what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But as of right now, okay, you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin is still holding very, very strong at $66,000. So yes, Bitcoin is now back above 66K today. So it's looking absolutely amazing. So we'll obviously, you know, keep you guys updated on what's going to happen with Bitcoin in the next upcoming few days. You know, every single day I've been uploading videos for you guys, you know, just to keep you guys updated on what's happening with Bitcoin. But, you know, a bull run is coming. Understand that, guys. Okay, a beautiful bull run is coming for Bitcoin and crypto. So really prepare yourselves for that. Continue to DCA and buy more. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.